Difficult turnaround jumper. Clemson secures the rebound, looking to run. Clemson all the way, puts it off the glass for two.
Transition buckets is what Miami is known for.
Louisville enters off an 85-60 win against Virginia Tech. 23 assists on 34 made field goals. There's an assist there and a three-pointer from Elif Istanbuloglu.
They're going to have to stop the bench of Louisville, who's second in the nation in bench points.
Nice turnarounds and one. Bring her here to Coral Gables. 2.5 to play first quarter. Scott inside. Yep, that'll fall through. And Bugwa for two.
From their opponents really gives them a huge bonus in the defensive effort.
Miami averages 73, so they're on pace for 56 and one. Out of the first quarter break.
Look, Olajuwon hook shot from the free throw line. I haven't seen that in many years.
Unconventional on the other end. Istanbuloglu and one.
Miami had to fight so hard.
You might have heard how strongly he felt about it through the mics. Gibson slicing, dicing, and making it a one-point game. Cards and the Canes out of the timeouts. Lasig, contested three, yes!
Yo! Trying to see how they are going to manage to be effective offensively beyond the three-point line. And we said that, and she will have three the hard way.
Don't get tied at 38. Inside, Istanbuloglu, reverse!
Finding Kyle inside.
That has not been as much of a usual factor. Good turn and finish by Tipner, though. Two for their last 10, yeah. Roberts wide open. Off the mark. Randolph inside. Istanbuloglu, count the basket. Barry can't connect. One and done for the Cards. Clemson turns, step through, and the finish. 8-point game. Barry. He's got 11 fourth quarter points. Randolph to the rim. Randolph! 77-61. The only losses this year for Louisville. 3rd ranked South Carolina. 20th ranked Kentucky as that one's put through.
Wasn't enough for this top 10 team in the country. They put on a dominant second half performance. Congratulations to the Louisville Cardinals.
Darius playing around with it, swings it up top to Layla Filia. It's the dynamic duo in the backcourt for this orange squad. Filia up and under and in. Starting lineup, just her second start so far this season, the last coming on December 10th against Presbyterian, where she had her best game of the season. And falls off the screen, takes it herself, little sidestep, no good. Scramble for it, Darius on the ground, first one to it. And then poked away, in transition, Mackenzie Nelson's got a free lane and a free two for the Hokies.
That's what Mackenzie Nelson.
Wenzel with it. Cross-court pass. Pull up mid-range, that one sunken again. Suffren has done a nice job from that left mid
To get those almost ticky-tacky fouls.
Now an 11-point lead for the Hokies. Nelson with it, kicks it out to Wenzel. She's got some space. Her mid-range can't get this one to fall either. Virginia Tech up ahead. Suffren with it. Right to the left. Contact and one.
Cooper trying to do anything and everything.
Velez drops it to Filia. Trying to work that mid-range game. Gets the touch to go. Poked away. A lot of time left, but Velez takes it out. Not enough to really set something up. The Orange got to find a shot. Scott up and in right before the horn.
Not giving Virginia Tech space.
Wells drops it inside. And then pokes another one away. Again out ahead. And this time gets the layup. Velez with it. Over to Burrows, a deep range three. They need a spark, and there's one. How about that from way downtown?
Burroughs hit 8 against this team last year. She
Perhaps an even bigger mountain to climb here. Trying to cut into it a bit more before the fourth starts. Still a little bit over 2 minutes. As Zoe inside, she's got 2.
talking to us during shoot-around about how that emotion, especially when you have emotional players, when they're too emotional, you need to know when to control.
Filia on the left side. She's got a Zoe in the middle. Can't get the first layup to go. Second try's good.
See it from the broadcast angle, but Camden was just smiling, trying our best to keep a straight face there.
Jump over to Freelon, and there's going to be 2 more for Virginia Tech. Brings the lead back up to 20. And that will be all in this ACC matchup between the Hokies and the Orange.
Twidell, baseline jumper, just misses. And the pace, Duke trying to push, and squaring it up. And defense extending up for the Bears, and it leaves an opening on the interior, and Robertson with an answer, and one. First half. Baseline jumper, Walker rattles that.
You need that player. Her growth opportunity will be to be more steady, to be more locked in defensively.
Have it to defense from Shepard, gets the steal, gets the bucket.
Ceiling is still so high. She's putting up these 17 points a game and still misses about half of her free throws.
Absolutely. And
Shepard in transition backpedaling there.
and still has the active hands. Oh, and an and one opportunity. Twidell on the drive. Twidell on the trail, thought about it. She's well behind the arc. She's got good range though, but smart decision, a lot of clock left. Walker regroups and goes.
Well, every deflection.
There's no doubt. Carol Lawson told us that we are not looking at an 0-3 record and thinking that that's what Cal's about. As the shot won't go for Duke. Cal has controlled this third quarter, 19-12, and add to that. Help D coming over, but a great look. But this half, this quarter in particular, and there's a nice look.
Kima was open. She was ready.
Yeah.
She got up there close to the backboard, not quite on top of the rim.
Curling around, and now she'll take it in against Robertson. And able to get it done. Roberts' point of the game for Wood. Misses the second. Ball batted around. Robertson! Biggest rebound and putback of the game for her.
Tenacious on the O board here. You see her crossing, Xing there, just tips the ball over Barnes to herself.
Get it to Twidell, no hesitation. Shot is up. And clean it up. I don't know if they drew it up that way, but it's Maul underneath. And now with 1.8 left. Timeout called.
Mind you, need to box out. This is where Robertson got that O board that gave Duke the 4-point lead.
And there you have it. Not getting the reward of the progress that they're making yet, right?
Yes.
The team's not giving up their fight. They get it in. Twidell, shot won't go, and that will do it. Great effort on both sides, but it is Duke with the 78-74 win.
Snap a 9-game skid here tonight as we're underway from South Bend. Kassan Prosper got it back, nearly stripped away, but she scores.
180% from last year, really impressive.
See the Boston College starters as Hannah Hidalgo comes up with a takeaway and scores on the other side. Fast start for Notre Dame, 4 points, 30 seconds in. The other quarter went to the different team. BC was great in the first and third, but Pitt really hurt them in the second and fourth. Time winding down, the 3 from Rolfe is pure.
Really nice job here on that pass into the corner. Able to find Kayla Rolfe. And
before the second quarter begins, it'll be Ayanna Moore. She's got a major amount of range, and there you go. Ayanna Moore with back-to-back triples at the end of the first quarter.
You give her any bit of space, she's going to make you pay from the logo. What a way to end the quarter.
Making that too strong off the window. And Hidalgo pushes the other way. So quick to the bucket, and there's a foul as well.
The floor, and even when she takes a bump, doesn't bother her too much. She's able to finish.
And now the redshirt senior season at Boston College. Quick ball movement. Prosper to Coles. Those two have been money on the inside.
From Malaya Coles. Really nice pass from De Jesus. Moore and then Prosper. That is exactly how you draw it up. she'll knock it down over 42% on the year from downtown.
5 points in the first 40 seconds for Boston College. Hidalgo can't answer, but there's Malaya Coles through some contact.
A three-point play. Here's another look at it. Watch how Cole, she sets herself up well, knows exactly where that ball is going to go. Rolfe wraps
the early moments of the second half. But it's been all Notre Dame since. Prosper downhill, basket and foul.
Nice mismatch. She catches in the high post, able to use this spin move, takes the bump, really kind of
under 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Working on Kelly Radigan, scoring with a foul. What a third quarter it's been for Jocelyn Greer, the freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Job being aggressive here, gets a little help from a screen, but then she's able to beat Kelly Radigan.
And she's second among the Eagles with 9 points here tonight. Ayanna Moore given too much space, and she hits another three. Hidalgo sees a lane, too easy, too easy.
Well, I think Hannah Hidalgo headed into this fourth quarter have created their own podcast or making content on social media. I think that's one of the great benefits.
On this one, a game that they led for all but 11 seconds. Notre Dame 94, Boston College 60, and Notre Dame has its.
We talked about Virginia's size. It's going to be difficult for Walker to get those easy lanes.
The first three of the game, courtesy of Paris Clark. Tech scoreless through the first 3.5 minutes. Red hot starts the last 2 times out for Virginia, who led by 16 at the end of the first half on the road into last time. Johnson on the switch, sets up Ring, left wing. Taking it all the way through contact. And one. Triple drive from Monze. Blocked from behind by Turnage. Levy down low and open Weimer. Spins and scores. Tries to set up Levy on the fadeaway. Couldn't hit, but Walker the stick back for 2.
Now you're starting to see this size off each other well. Johnson knows where to find Clark. Clark makes the right decision with the move.
Walker with a much needed bucket for Tech. Levy works straight into the paint and pulls up for 2.
And that's her shot. Puts you in a good position defensively.
Allows you to switch around a lot of ball screens as well. Feet to the cutting basket for Georgia Tech and one as Turnage sets it up from the middle of the paint. Home, second chance thanks to Weimer, who got caught in a scramble there. Seemed like she got contact, doesn't matter on the 3 from Paris Clark. On Virginia's leading scorer on the season, Kamora Johnson. Open 3, Brown again.
That's big time.
She's got a couple from distance in the quarter. And Tech races it up the court, beating Virginia to the basket for Thomas Harris for 2.
And that was
as this Cavaliers program trending in the right direction. Amanze barely grazes the front iron. She gets another look at it. She gets the tumble home, and Virginia has ring. She denies it into a double team, extra pass. Here goes White downhill, pulls up, and banks it in.
And that's a big time shot by the freshman.
Chance. No shot clock reset. 8 to work with. Walker from 3. Got it!
And she knew it. As soon as she released it, feet and give her the space to at least dribble and not be so close because she's going to get the foul every time.
Johnson hits the 3 of 5 at the line tonight. 11 points. Make it a dozen. Tipped, they say, so no backcourt.
I thought that was a clear backcourt, but what
Alvin
about now?
On the screen and roll for Turnage, 2-point game.
Now they need a quick foul. So fortunate they were able to get the ball back, but it's a timeout instead.
Working on Amanze, slips it. Here's Walker, one-on-one with 3, can't score. Rebound for Brown. There's expiration and a win for Virginia.
Moore with Brooks on her defensively. Thompson off the bounce, spins back into the lane.
Went into the Miami game, and then she made 4 in the Miami game.
She's a member of their 1,000-point club. And Jim gets quiet.
Oh, nice drive.
Nice drive from
See, this is where Zoe doesn't need a screen, especially in the Rose matchup, but NC State brings one to her anyway.
And she runs into a double team, forces up the tough shot, and knocks it down. And a shake of the head to the front row.
Fire of Zoe Brooks. Look at that, just kind of half hooks it up there to the rim, and then it's a truther. You don't see many 6'6" that can attack a closeout, put it on the deck, and do this right here. That's just smart basketball. Is trending to be
All-American.
I think so for Vandy. They've never had a guard that was an All-American, first team All-American. She's going to be the first one.
Hines, nice wraparound.
Automatic kick out to the three. Oh, good pass by Cone.
Hines collects herself and scores. Bustanede has not scored yet in this third quarter. Samuels on the drive. Another tough shot, and that one goes in. They don't see it. Good if it goes. Good scrap for the loose ball. Perryman kept it alive, and Rose drops it for three.
What a second half. Here they go, putting Perryman in the middle third right here for a ball screen. Yes, that's
Ross
what
with
she
a step
does.
back, got it.
That's what she. A lot of free throws.
Only 10 total in the game. Brooks blocked by Moore. Thompson off the cross, into the lane, scoops it up and in.
So strong in that post-up defense. It's tough to deal with.
Pierre. Lost it. Rose sprints the other way, and she will win the foot race. Their biggest win of the season, and they knock off NC State for the first time in 15 years. And a 10-point win.
Courtney Ogden coming off the 21-point performance at North Carolina last game. And our first points of the game.
It's important that Stanford moves the ball from side to side, get it to the second side to distort the zone defense.
Well, both of these teams hold their opponents to fewer than 60 points per game. No problem for Nunu Aguera. She's got two so far in this first quarter. Sorby and
came in 16 for 42.
Yeah, 38%. So she can definitely knock them down. That's more good passing from Stanford. Down into single digits on the shot clock. Jordan rattles home the three. And getting a nice round of applause for the minutes as the mid-range is there for Ogden. Carter back outside for Jones. And she knocks down the
basket for Wake Forest.
The end.
Trying to make passes, interior passes in the zone defense. He gave it right back.
Aguera with the quick hands. Trying to go coast to coast. And that time she got the...
She's long, she's athletic. Get second chance opportunities.
Ijuoya.
Wake Forest gets the ball over 21 seconds to run their offense.
The runner from Jones. Demon Deacons just 4 for 15 from three in this game. Stanford only 4 of 14, but Nunu.
What I liked about that one, Ben, is that she shot lip and got to a better shot, used the glass, kissed it off the window.
Well, I think Mary Carter heard us say that they can be a little more aggressive as Jones. The crowd wanted to travel, bring it back out for...
Aguera's been taking that shot with regularity.
Nice pocket pass for Aguera and the turnaround.
The right shoulder, but she didn't extend the arm.
Shot clock didn't reset, no problem.
Jones is getting on track. Second time she was able to get inside the teeth of the defense, shoot a nice little floater.
Baseline drive. Swain gets it to fall. Her team still up by 13, though.
Game still in the balance.
Three-pointer knocked home by Brown in a 10-point game. Moved to Australia when she was 2 years old. On the ACC All-Freshman team this year, preseason. There's contact inside and a chance at a three-point. Pressure defensively a little bit, trying to speed things up. Under 4 minutes to go. And Aguera has 27. She shoots 64% rather from the field.
And you need her to play big on the road. In particular, she's one of your better players.
And the rainbow from Swain, and that might be the dagger.